People look at all the bobbins and say, gosh, you must be crazy. And I said, no, it keeps me from going crazy. My grandparents were both born in Switzerland. My grandmother in a little town called Ebnat, close to St. Gallen, Switzerland. And there was the family store that is still there. It's now a museum. I have yet to get there, hopefully someday. But the lace they made was called Shifley lace. And I don't make that kind of lace because it's actually made by a machine. They would have a machine and they would have a couple other machines that would be set up in tandem, and so they would control the first machine, which then controlled the next machines. But that bobbin lace was made to imitate those machines. So that's where it all came from. And the first machines were made in England, and what they made was the point ground, and that's actually what this is a point ground. This piece of lace is from Switzerland, so that's my heritage right there. All over Europe has their own kind of lace, their own kind of bobbins, their own kind of pillows, their own techniques. It's all woven lace, which is cross and twist if you're making the lace. But there's so many different ways to put those combinations together to make the different styles of lace. This lace on the pillow is actually the only American lace. It's from Ipswich, Massachusetts. It was made with black silk, and it's a very fine lace, and there are just only about 25 samples of it left in the Smithsonian. That's the only claim for American lace is the Ipswich, but there's so many other kinds of laces, so many that I still want to learn. There's an international convention every year. So I've been fortunate in being able to go to that convention for a lot of years. So I've taken classes from a lot of teachers from around the world. So that's where I've learned the majority of what I've learned is from the classes at the international conventions. But we have a group here in Utah, and we've invited teachers here. I have a class every Tuesday night, and it's word of mouth. Or people see me demonstrating and they say, I want to learn that. And so that's where a lot of students come from. And then they see it and their friends see it. I love to teach new people to get them excited about it. I love to show them the correct methods. So the process of, it's a woven lace, so you only actually are using 2 bobbins at a time. And there's 2 pairs, you use them in pairs. And there's only 2 movements, which is a cross, and that's between the pairs. And a twist is right over left with the pairs. And it's only those 2 movements that make all the stitches. Just different combinations of that. People learn in a lot of different ways. Some people can learn from books. Some people can learn from seeing it on the YouTube. I personally think in person is the best way, because if I can see that you've made a mistake right then, we can correct it right then. And you don't have to go an inch down the way and say, oh, there's a mistake back there. Do you want to undo that inch and fix it, or do you want to leave it? And that's everybody's personal choice. I have one lady that will go back 2 inches to fix a mistake. And I have others that say, oh no, it's just a learning piece, let's keep going. So everybody learns differently, and the words that you say click differently with everybody. So sometimes it's not working what I say, so I have to back up and use different words so that that person can understand. Or you can show them, may I use your bobbins and show you? And then the problem with that is, and I'll tell them, you'll have to have me, it's hard for me to give them back to you once they're in my hands. I love to play with the bobbins. But I love to teach young people, because that's, if we don't teach them, where's it going to go? We need to have young people to keep making the traditions with anything that we do.